Hey everyone! Today we're going to continue our work with inquiry. We're going to investigate by asking questions, and our theme over the next couple weeks is going to be harvest. We're talking all about food. And I have a new question for you today. Our question is, how does our food get to us? So we know that we have to go and buy food and that different things are made up of different ingredients. But how do we get the ingredients? Well, food is produced and distributed. So today, I want to teach you how we get cheese. Has anyone ever had a grilled cheese before? Or maybe someone has had some macaroni and cheese? Today, I'm going to teach you how cheese is produced. So we're going to read a book together. It's all about how cheese is produced. It's called From Cow to Cheese. From Cow to Cheese. So we'll take a look at this book, From Cow to Cheese by Penelope S. Nelson. It says, from the farm, Cam loves cheese. Where does it come from? Cows! It comes from cows. They eat grass or hay. So the cows eat a lot, and then something happens. Cows make milk. It's in their udders. Right here in their udders, and people have to milk the cow. So either people can do it, or a lot of times we use machines to milk the cows. So the machines go on the cow's udders, and it squeezes all the milk out of the cow. And then big trucks pick up all the milk, and they keep the milk cold. Then the milk goes to a factory, and it goes in big vats. This is called a vat right here. And then curds form. So after the milk has been in those vats, curds form, and whey is drained. So what's left is just this right here. After that, the cheese is made into blocks, and it's wrapped. That's how we usually buy cheese at the store. It's wrapped. Trucks take it to stores. So then they load all the cheese onto the trucks, and then they take it to the stores. People place the cheese on the shelves, and then we pick the kind that we like. We can make sandwiches, we can put it in our macaroni and cheese, we can use it for recipes, and that's how cheese is made. So today, I'm going to show you another video so you can kind of see the process of how milk goes from milk and then how it's made into cheese.
Today on Ever Wonder, we're at Calkins Creamery, a dairy farm that makes cheese. Emily and Maggie are going to show us their process. There are many different types of cheese, but the first step is always milking the cow. The milk is stirred in the pasteurizer, which heats up and kills off bacteria that naturally lives in the milk. Starter cultures and rennet are added, which helps to make the milk curd and stick together. After stirring and resting, the cheese becomes wobbly, which means it's almost ready. After it becomes more solid, they divide the cheese up into small squares. The extra extra liquid from the cheese, called whey, is drained out, and the cheese is stirred again. After it's completely drained, it's divided and then hooped, which is when they put it in different containers. It looks like popcorn. This cheese is wrapped up in a cheesecloth and then pressed, which gets rid of the excess moisture and forms the shape of the cheese. This other cheese is being poured into molding containers and is then flipped several times. Cheese can also be dipped in wax, left to grow mold around it, or soaked in a brine for more flavor. Next time you're eating a delicious cheese curd, be sure to thank your local cow. Thanks for watching.
Now that you watched that video, I'm wondering, is anyone left with any questions? Like, is anyone still kind of wondering anything about, the process of how cheese is made? Or did that video make you wonder about anything? Today, I want you to take out your writing paper and try to think of 2 questions you still have about food production. Maybe it's how cheese is made, or maybe it's something else that you saw in the video. I want you right now to take out your writing folder and write 2 questions, 2 things that you're still curious about. Remember, questions are things that you're wondering. They start with special words like what, where, how, and why. So I want you to take out your writing folder, think of 2 questions you're still wondering about after watching those videos and reading that story with me about how cheese is made.